Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to the Champion of Cyrodiil challenge with Marina freaking guildmate. Hello. We are here at the Arcane University, having finally come back from our long, arduous journey towards Leowin. And we've come back with great knowledge of the arcane art, including restoration. Today we are going to be making some new spells, some new master level spells that are going to help us on the journey that lies ahead. So why not start with the Restore Health? We already have a spell called Restore Health Strong, which is pretty nice. I believe it's 10 points over 15 seconds or something to that effect, and it works. 10 points for 15 seconds. However, I've been tinkering with some values, making some plans, and I figured out that 10 points is pretty cool, but 15 seconds, let's crank that to 40. So this is just going to be our slow overtime heal. So if you do 10 times 40, that's 400s, and our health pool consists of 450 health, so it's essentially a full heal over time. This is something we pop if we're not in immediate danger, and we simply want to get some health back. If we were to get it over 4 seconds, it would be quite a costly spell. So if we just do it a magnitude of 10 over 40 seconds, that's a master level spell, and it's our slow heal. So I think that's going to be the new heal that we have on the bar, because it's one that's going to be the most applicable. So that's going to help just keep us alive. If we have that pop, then we will consistently be regenerating health. But since we can, and since it's fun with high values, why don't we make just like an uber healing spell that is just an emergency aid, which just heals us 200 points over the course of 2 seconds. That's half our health. I don't know if I have a reliable way of hurting myself. Well, I kind of do. Hold on. I shouldn't spawn David in down there. That just causes all sorts of confusion. Alright, David. I hate you. I don't want to be with you anymore. Oh boy, this is going to be a nice block practice. Hit me! Hit me! There we go. There we go. Keep it up. Oof. Okay. Alright, that's enough, David. That's enough. Oh, he made a mess of things. Whatever. Now, if we were to use our emergency aids, I want to see how good it is. Oh, that's good. Uses a lot of magicka, yes. But sometimes we're gonna need it, and we're most likely gonna have a restore magicka popped. So our magicka will be coming back fairly quickly. I feel just much better having this around because it far outpowers any potion that we might want to... Hello, you're here again. Well, David, hope you guys don't mind that I brought a... Well, don't worry, he stumbled in the stairs. He's a bit of a clumsy guy. But why only heal ourselves? We need to care about others. We need to be a savior. And so I'm gonna make an emergency aid that we can use on others. I believe most NPCs, I mean, 200 health should be enough to cap out a lot of NPCs that we have to protect. So we're gonna call this Saviors Touch. Can't really try it on any of you without you being damaged, but this should just be a ticket to full health. You guys remember when we accidentally poisoned the Adoring Fan and I had to go around popping Refreshing Touch? And Mara protect us both. 15 points for 3 seconds. It just does not even compare. This uses a lot of magicka. That's going to be a common theme for these spells. They go all out, but at the same time, we're just going to need to use lots of potions and potentially even fortifying our magicka. We can increase our own magicka pool, and that would allow us to have essentially periods of time where we can go full beast modes. So if we fortify our magicka, I mean, we could do it for up to 60 seconds. Is that a bit excessive for combat? Maybe 30 seconds is a better alternative. Yeah, combat situation. And again, 60 seconds could help. Then we don't have to reapply it as often, and it wasn't as expensive. 60 seconds of 45 minutes. And then we can call it... This is essentially going to be our Magicka. Let's call it our Magicka. Did I write down some sort of name idea for that? Oh, I called it a Magicka Boost. That was a good name. Magicka Boost 1. So this is going to be one of those stackables, so we can keep stacking these to attain a big amount of Magicka. I think we settled for 30. Magicka Boost 2. Should we do a third one? Yeah, I think we should do a third one. So this is really going to help in situations where we have a lot of people we got to care for because we have expensive spells. We got to make sure that we have a Magicka pool to deal with it. Because we do have the restore capabilities, but we also need... There we go. That was... I did 60 seconds, didn't I? Not 30. Well, gosh darn it. Okay, there we go. Had to redo, but we're back with the same spells. So, let's say we were to do pop. Pop. I think 60 seconds was a good idea. Pop. Suddenly we have a Magicka pool of 539. Meaning we will be able to toss out spells, like even big spells. Let's get Savior's Touch here. So if I was to start healing them, it does not eat up my whole bar. And if I start popping a few restore health potions, I can still be fairly effective. Only a few seconds of cooldown between these giant heal spells. I think that's gonna help. It's gonna be very nice, and having a bigger Magicka pool just means that if we let it go to full, we have so much more to go off of. I'm just feeling generous today with all my heals. Now, I also want to shield my dear friends from harm. We've seen the power of the shield spell. It's part of the reason we're a Breton in the first place. It's so good. However, that is an alteration spell, and I would particularly like to get Fire Shield because we'll be fighting a lot of Daedra, and that just seems like their preferred attribute. Though I guess there was a lot of shock too from the Storm Atronach and the Spider Daedra, but Fire Shield is just cool. So we could touch them and grant them some protection. I know that for the player, physical damage reduction caps at 85, so we might do the same for them. And then we would want them protected for a while. Though as you can see, it gets fairly expensive. But this might also save their lives, you know? So maybe 20 seconds of that protection would be enough to make them survive a battle. Because if you pop that right before they start fighting... But of course, we're gonna need an Alteration Master skill. And we do not have that. Our Alteration is level 95. So what I think I'm gonna do is that Marina Mistfire is going to practice her spells a little bit. She'll retreat to the calm upper levels. Think about what is to come. Then I think it's about time we engaged in a little bit of an alteration training session. Ba-da-ba-bum. You've unlocked more arcane secrets of altering the fabric of reality. You can now cast master level alteration spells. Heck yeah. Reaching that 0%. Ooh, that feels good. Look at this row here. Okay. Oh, looks like Gaspar went to sleep. Hopefully I didn't bother him with my zoom, zoom, ba-da-ba-bum, zoom. Zoom. I don't know if people around me can hear me leveling up. That would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Now that we can make a fire shield effect, that's exactly what we're gonna do. 85 for 20. I feel like that's a okay magic amount to be at. I would like it to be longer. So let's make it longer. Let's not skimp on this. Let's not skimp on this. It's costly, yes, but this might be what saves an NPC. I think 85. We'll stick to 85 for now, because they might also have armor from before. Rarely they'll have no armor, unless it's the Enduring Fan. Fire Ward. So that will protect them against fire and physical attacks. Boom. Fire Ward is ready.
Hello, wizard.
I made it a self spell. I'm not paying attention today. I am really not paying attention. Is that being a self spell a bad thing? How? Is it a bad thing? Maybe, I mean, if we now make a set of gear specialized for combat that's offensive and not defensive, and rely on always keeping the fire ward up on ourselves, I mean, that's not an awful idea. Because then we can make a really offensive playstyle. Though what effect would we have? Fortify Magicka and willpower and the like? Well, we've done it, so let's see what we can make of it. Now though, let's do what we were supposed to be doing. The touch spell. So we can't call you Fire Ward. We're gonna call you we are the Fire Ward, so this is the Fire Ward's touch. Not 100%. Oh my gosh. Get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. Now then. I can touch you. There we go. He's... I don't see a big difference.
I hope I can help.
Any spells?
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Now I can probably buy some of his cool spells here. Misses isn't skill 100 for that, huh? Movement Mastery. Right, he does have some really cool Summon Lich, Civileye, Gloomwraith. Wait, we have Gloomwraith. Summon Lich and Civileye would be really nice though, wouldn't it? We need more Conjuration for that. I mean, having stronger allies could be fairly nice. Okay, something else that we were talking about earlier was that we think it's really fun to command different sheep and such. So why don't we just make a spell that makes it so that we can recruit them more easily? Alright, let's do command creature. I mean, we could probably add a bit of a feat as well, so we can splash a little. This spell is not really going to work on stronger things. It's just going to be if we want to have a sheep army for combat, or we want to maybe take a weakened wolf, or maybe make a horse fight for us. It's just a bit of a animal allegiance spell. And I think it could be fun. I like getting animals on my side. Hiya! Did not work. She's not much of a wild beast. Now, I also have thought of ways that we can diffuse the situation, because sometimes there's just too many people and I need to get out of there. I can pop invisibility, but I find that sometimes the enemies can still see me and they know where I am. I've tried making frenzy spells, but if the enemy's already aggressive, I haven't had a lot of luck with the frenzy spell. However, the calm spell is something else. Because if we make an AoE calm spell, that doesn't have to last for that long. Just long enough for us to toss that out, make everybody stop and just feel a little zen in the moment. Then I can pop invisibility and be out. And by the time they break out of that 5 seconds, they won't know where I am. So that might actually be my way of getting out of there. So that's just gonna be calm enemies, I think. Very nice. Okay, now something that I've been thinking about. which might be a bit of a risk, but we do have a rally spell. We have a heroic touch, which we can use to essentially make people who wouldn't normally fight keep fighting. If we use this on a follower, we can make even non-combat followers be aggressive, meaning we can technically use this on the Adoring Fan and have him fight. Though he's not that strong, I don't even know if we can give him a weapon. We can try. But what we can do is that we can artificially fortify him, because the Adoring Fan usually goes in with his fists. So if we make him a martial master, we can make him dish out some serious damage. We're essentially going to make him be the very best, like no one ever was. Boom. This is gonna be bestow martial mastery. So essentially, if we touch the Adoring Fan with this and the rally spell and combat starts, he'll crack his knuckles and get to work. And it might be it's very dangerous. I shouldn't do it, but it'll be a good chance to try out fire wards and healing and such, you know? I mean, we have to try. We just have to make sure we don't use it on the enemy. Especially if it's a brawler enemy. Could we fortify his health as well? For how... Can you fortify health for this long? That's kind of insane, isn't it? I actually haven't thought about this, but we could potentially fortify our followers' health. Ah, yes, that's not a bad idea. Now, the health will drop off after those 60 seconds. But we can call it... Surge of Life. Like, something like that. Fortify health for 60 seconds on touch. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. Also... in case they're not a brawler, but they just use a sword or something, we can also just fortify their strength 100 points. There we go. Bestow strength. Now we're ready to buff up some allies and actually have them be worthwhile in combat. Do you remember how the guards at Fort Such just got slaughtered? I don't want that to happen again. So we're gonna find ways around it. Now... the Adoring Fan's quite slow. When we're out traveling with them, we'll want him to catch up to us. So, we can always fortify his athletics. I think maybe this is better than speed, since he also gets lost fatigue regeneration. Maybe, because this would also be very good in combat if he uses fists. But it's a rather expensive effect. 30 seconds, is that a good running boost? Let's call it keep up. No, let's just go with the classic athletics. Why walk when you can run? Then I need to find the question mark, but it's an American keyboard, so I'm just pressing A, O to see if any of those are correct. There, oh! Shift click on the dash. Okay, I got it. Why walk when you can run? I want to see this in action. I want to see this in action right away. Okay. Let's see if there are any mages walking by. You there?
Hello, Wizard.
I need somebody who's going to be out walking. Come on. Come on, step to it. Alright, you then. Yeah, look at him go. And that's just his walking speed as well. I want to make him run.
Well met, guildmate.
Well, it's good enough. It's good enough. It'll be something to make the
guildmate.
Adoring Fan keep up with us. I think that was most of the spells we wanted to make. However, I would really like to pick up some of those awesome summons. Like, imagine summoning our own Civili, who can then probably maybe summon his thing. That would be amazing. So I think what we're gonna do is that we're going to be practicing a little bit of conjuration. Through steady practice, you've discovered more creatures to summon from the plains of Oblivion. You are now a master of conjuration magic and can cast master-level conjuration spells. Sorry about that, Scampy. Probably got a bit annoyed there. Pushed us a bit over, but that's just the nature of these. Look at this row of spells. We're doing it. We're reaching the top. We're reaching places nobody thought possible. You doubted me, didn't you, Boresian?
Only quality goods for sale here.
See if that's your real name. Shock damage, 111 points. Blam! Considering how good our staff is, that's not bad. I mean, because our finisher... Maybe our finishing spell needs more of an oomph. Maybe it does. Maybe we should oomph that up a little bit. Heal legendary wounds. Pff, yeah, I got my own spell now. Let's see, paralyzed for 10 seconds on touch. That's very strong. I don't think I have anything close to that. I have my staff. Yeah, maybe my staff's good enough. Let's buy Summon Lich. Let's buy Summon Civili. Don't we have Gloomwraith already? Summon a Faded Wraith, no. Gloomwraiths are like top level. Oh.
Good day.
Oh, that's so cool. You obey me now. I have to see this. Oh, yes. My own personal Lich, who will do my bidding. Only 20 seconds. It's a little disappointing. The Civili, of course. Oh. Hello, hello. I think David just got replaced. When a man like that walks into your life, then... And finally, the one I've been the most excited about. Storm Atronach for 40 seconds. His summon time is insane. And he has a range of different abilities and the like. So, oh, I like that. I almost forgot. There's one more. I can't talk to him, I'm sad.
Hello, guildmate.
Hello, don't mind the Daedra, I mean... You're teaching people these kinds of things, you don't mind. Oh, that's fine. This is so cool. We need to start using these more when we're out and about. Let's try to remember that. Let's indeed. Right, I got a bit curious about my shocking spell. How much do we do? Right, because I think I had to really fit this finisher into a certain category. I could make a whole, but then again, it's also about the magicka costs. It's also about the magicka costs. So I did that one, shock damage 40. 35 points. 35 is not a lot, but the finisher needs to be relatively cheap as well. Yeah, I'm fine with it for now. Okay, final order business. We're quickly going to remove a couple of spells that we don't need anymore so they don't clutter up our list, because our spell list is getting quite considerable. So let's just make sure all is good, and then we're going to do player dot remove spell, because there's no way to remove them otherwise. I have targeted Shadowmere. Okay, player dot remove spell, and we're going to go through the list of IDs. If you make a save, you can open up your save file and find the ID of custom spells. So, first and foremost, Fortify Destruction is gonna go because we don't need it. Fortify Restoration is gonna go because, once again, we're good. We're gonna remove the training spells because they have become obsolete. Illusion, Restoration, and we can also remove Alteration. However, wasn't there... I do believe maybe there are some spells that we've not acquired yet. I just need to make sure, because Gaspar is also a spell merchant. I need to make sure that he does not have something interesting. Is he still sleeping? I saw him upstairs sleeping earlier. He has work to do.
Hello, guildmate.
Oh,
Hello, guildmate.
oh, there you
Good
are.
day.
Yeah, good afternoon. Alright, I need to wait for him. I think he sells spells.
A pleasure to speak with you.
I tower above you. Not?
Bye.
I was sure you were
Well
a
met.
merchant.
I hope.
Yes.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Aegis. Daylight. Kind of a cool one. Disintegrate weapon, 150 points on target. And Dagger Shattering does 80. Then again, Dagger Shattering can swing faster than this spell can fire when you think of it like that. Legendary Life Detection. Because our Life Detection does 120 feet for 60 seconds. This is like the big boy version of that. Shadow Silence, Superior Spell Absorption. I mean, having Legendary Life Detection would be something. I'm allowed to buy it even though I can't cast it.
Farewell.
Hello.
My skill level is too low. Well, we don't use mysticism all that much. Given that all the other magic skills are at 100. I think you know where this is going. Today's the day Marina Mistfire masters magic. Almost there. So close to reaching enlightenment. Come on, just a few more mysteries to solve. Just the last few fabrics of reality have been unraveled, and the mysteries of magic have now revealed themselves to us, as we are a master of mysticism. Look at that. Look at that. Row acrobatics is also gonna look good eventually. The thing is, there's an acrobatic skill book that we haven't gotten yet, so we'll have to decrease that to 99 and then get it up to probably to 98, train to 99, make sure it's at 0%, read the book, get to 100 that way. Regardless, we're gonna have a row of 100s. Look at this. This is so amazing. This is insane. Okay. And now we can actually get rid of Superior Life Detection eventually, because we won't need that. Legendary Life Detection. Now I can see things in 120 feet for 120 seconds. No mysteries exist that cannot be spotted by mine eyes. Alright. Let's get rid of those final pesky spells that we don't want. We gotta get rid of the Destruction training spell. And now we can actually get rid of the Mysticism training spell. As well as the Conjuration training spell. We can get rid of Daedric Blaze because we don't need any of the effects and they've gotten kind of weak. It's a different point in our lives. We can also get rid of the spell Dire Wound because we actually used that effect when we wanted to make our finisher that drained health. But we don't need the base spell. There we go. That makes things a little tidier. We have a whole new arsenal of creatures to make. Magicka boosts, fire wards, healing, calming, bestowing great strength upon our allies. I mean, we gotta go find the Adoring Fan. We can make him into a brawler. I'm confused. I have no idea what's going on, but I love it. Okay. I'm lending my aid to this guy. There we go. I need to heal him. Did he have some sort of trouble with the guard? That was the savior's touch. Wow, and he's still... Oh. Oh, he's fully healed now. Oh, he's scared. He disarmed the guard! Oh, this is... Oh, he's using some sort of disintegrate dagger. This was not... This was just perfectly timed. I have no idea why this is happening, but I'm gonna bestow my strength upon this student. No, stand still. And then I might bestow hand-to-hand upon the guards. And just watch them duke it out. Yes! Fight, my minions. Oh gosh, he gets knocked down by those powerful punches now. Don't worry, I got you. I'm not gonna heal the guards. I want the mage apprentice to do this. Oh. I have no idea what even started this. Oh, he's getting beat down real hard. Oh. You got this. We're all cheering for you. He's whittling him down. He's summoning that powerful bound dagger. This heal, look at him. I'm able to keep him well healed up. Meanwhile, the guard is suffering. In a normal combat, this guard would have just decimated this mage apprentice. If they team up on a guard, they got him. But one-on-one? He's only alive thanks to my help. This was just a perfect opportunity. Look at that, and he has the Fire Ward's touch. Alright, I'm gonna help you finish this. Kill him.
Let's get this over with.
Oh. Oh. He's fearsome for a mage apprentice. Oh. Yeah, keep it up. Oh. You're getting a little low, mage apprentice. Mage apprentice! You can do this! This is quite a battle, huh? Battle for the ages. Must have been some dispute, probably over a woman. Oh, look at his speed. He is just relentless. I can increase his athletics as well. That's gonna give him more fatigue, so he's not gonna get stunned by the guard. Look at his speed. Oh, okay, now it's over. Now it's all over. Okay, what happened? What did you do?
I'm sorry, fellow Magister, but I don't have time to talk right now.
What even happened? I couldn't tell you. Ooh, Mage's Hood. That's actually really good. Because that's something we can equip the... We can maybe equip the Adoring Fan with. Equipping items on followers is a bit of a tricky process that doesn't always work out the way you want it to. We do have a Grand Soul, however. So we could do something fun with it, unless we want to try and get a Transcendent Sigil Stone. Alright, let's fix up on that. Holy heck, good job! Is this... I don't feel like this is...
but little more. What do you need?
That we're getting ready for war, or something else. Well then, guys and girls, I think it's about time we ended, and it's been a little while since we've made our way up here. So why don't we do just... Oh, looks like we're actually gonna need Leap of Faith here. That. Whoop. Nice. Yes. Well, it's been a day at school, essentially, mastering the different arts of magic, making some incredibly powerful, fun spells. You saw how we were able to turn a battle around. We altered fate itself. It was gonna play out one way, and then Marina, not attacking, but just supporting someone, made them victorious, made them stand against injustice. And that's the beginning of a new chapter in her life. Make sure you tune in to the next episode where we go finish up a couple of errands here in the Imperial City and then get on the road to Coral, where a lot of great adventures await us and a lot of opportunities to hone our magical skills. Have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye. I know I ended the episode, but did you see that guard come sprinting through the door? That was odd.
How can I help?
Edgar Votri... What the? What is the I don't know if I've ended the episode. Maybe. No. What? But it was. Why are they fighting? Was that our man? That was our man. He died in like 2. No, that can't have been our man. That must have been somebody else. Holy. Well then. Surprise. No, it was him because he had the dagger of disintegration. He died in 2 swipes. He probably was a little Do you see how much we changed that battle? Okay. Episode over, I suppose. Cue the outro screen.